2nd, 2018, Jamal Khashoggi entered the Saudi consulate in Istanbul and never came out. Khashoggi was a Saudi dissident turned journalist who had lived in self-imposed exile in the United States and in Turkey. Hours after he had entered the consulate building, many were speculating over his whereabouts. Did he leave the consulate? Was he kidnapped and taken back to Saudi Arabia? Or worse, few would have thought Khashoggi had already been murdered and his body dismembered, and it all happened in the consulate. So why was Khashoggi a dissident at the Saudi consulate to begin with? You see, Jamal was planning to get married and he needed divorce papers from his previous wife. He first went to the Saudi consulate on September 28. Although his request was simple, he was told to come back on the 2nd of October, and he did. In the early hours of that day, 2 private jets had landed in Istanbul with a total of 15 Saudis on board. We would later find out that these guys were the hit squad who had been sent to kill Jamal Khashoggi. Among them was Salah al-Tubaigi, the head of the forensic evidence unit at the Saudi General Security Department. Jamal entered the consulate at 1:14 p.m. According to leaked audio transcripts, he was invited to the Consul General's room but refused before being forced inside. In the last 10 minutes before he was killed, these are some of the things that were said.
Leave a message for your son.
What should I tell my son?
You will write a message. Let's rehearse. Show it to us.
What should I say? See you soon?
Cut it short. You will write something like, I'm in Istanbul. Don't worry if you can't reach me.
I shouldn't say kidnapped. How can such a thing take place at a consulate? I'm not writing anything. There is a towel here. Will you have me drugged?
We will put you to sleep.
Do not keep my mouth closed. I have asthma. Do not do it. You will suffocate me.
These were Jamal Khashoggi's last words. His killers put on a plastic bag over his head and suffocated him to death. The hit squad then began dismembering Khashoggi's body. At exactly 1:39 p.m., the sound of a bone saw registers in the transcript. The leaked transcript may leave some viewers with doubts over whether the murder was premeditated. Well, this is what Tubaigi tells Mahir Mutrib, who is the Saudi intelligence officer leading the hit squad, 12 minutes before Khashoggi entered the building.
I have never worked on a warm body though, but I'll also manage that easily. I normally put on my earphones and listen to music when I cut cadavers. In the meantime, I sip on coffee and smoke. After I dismember it, you will wrap the parts into plastic bags, put them in suitcases and take them out.
CCTV footage shows plastic bags and luggage being transferred to the Saudi Consul General's residence in this black van. Turkish police believe that Khashoggi's dismembered body was placed in those bags, and then these parts were incinerated in a purpose-built oven at the consul's residence. Police interrogated the contractor who built the oven, who expressed confusion over why the Saudis wanted its cooking degree to be much higher than usual. Turkish police also believe his ashes were then sealed, weighted and thrown into a narrow 25-meter-long well, also at the consul's residence. When they wanted to investigate further and go inside the well, the consulate denied their entrance and said they have no permission to do so. Clothes the workers used to repaint the consulate's room, rugs inside the consulate that were sent for cleaning, blue light evidence that made blood, tears, sweat stains and other things visible inside the consulate's room is some of the evidence that Turkish police are investigating. As soon as news of Jamal Khashoggi's death came to light, fingers were pointing at Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. Mahir Mutrib, who led the hit squad, worked for one of the senior advisors to the Crown Prince and had close links to MBS. Previously, MBS for his part has denied involvement, but ongoing investigations and a CIA report increasingly link him to the killing of Jamal Khashoggi. And recently, in a documentary, MBS said it happened under his watch, but still insists he had no knowledge over it. The kingdom has indicted officials known to be close to the Crown Prince for Khashoggi's death, but denies the CIA report saying MBS directly ordered it.